Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ayanfe, and with the end of 2020 finally in sight, I thought I'd do a fun little video of what we shouldn't bring with us to 2021. And just a disclaimer, these are all of my opinions, so if you want to keep doing any of the points, I will judge you from afar, but you can do it in 2021 if you would like. One thing we should definitely leave behind in 2020 is celebrity culture. Now, celebrity culture is kind of dying a slow and painful death, but let's speed it up. I thought that it would have been dead after they pulled this stunt. Imagine there's no heaven. But alas, it's still here. Now, fair enough, people are obviously very good at their craft, whether it's acting, singing, dancing, doing nothing, but just idolizing and worshipping people who don't know you is kind of strange. And in 2021, we are going to leave the WhatsApp aunties and uncles because they have terrorized us the whole of 2020. First, it was garlic or onion that takes away coronavirus. Then it was 4G, then it was vaccine has mark of the devil, then it was something else. Next year, we don't know what they're going to come up with. So my cure to this is to tell all of them, if you send me any nonsense, you're blocked.
بلوك على الفيسبوك، بلوك على الواتساب، بلوك تليفونات، بلوك انستجرام، بلوك 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 بلوك.
If you send me any forward messages, I'm going to block you. If you send me any videos, I'm going to block you. I have to take advanced measures in 2021 because the WhatsApp aunties and uncles, we've had enough. They've done enough damage. And the next point of something that needs to be cut out of 2021 is the whole obsession with toxicity and being toxic. Just things like calling yourself a crazy girlfriend or crazy boyfriend and wanting a little crazy in your man, or wanting your man to be a little bit toxic. But let's not attract crushes into our lives, and that's what you attract, and we do not want that in 2021. And the next thing we're going to leave in 2020 is IG filters. People love them, but I hate filters right now. I think filters have got to a point where it's past the Snapchat stage where there was the dog with the tongue, the flower crown, the faces. Now, like, you can actually mold your face to what you want it to be like, and that is very crazy. Like, some people say Wizkid hasn't heard his own voice without auto-tuning in years. Have you seen your face this year? Have you seen your own face in pictures without filters? But yeah, filters are going to a very dangerous stage where, like, you can use filters on IG Live. Like, there's some people that I've seen on Instagram, like, I've never seen them on Instagram without a filter, and it's very crazy. Some of them you don't even need them. And even with like plastic surgery, like, surgeons have started saying that instead of people bringing faces of celebrities that they like they just bring their faces with filters on it, and they say, I want my nose to look like how it looks like in this filter, or I want my lips to look like this from this filter. And that's what they bring to their surgeon for plastic surgery. And yeah, filters are just a bit dangerous. Less of that in 2021. Thank you. People who comment on other people's bodies. Yeah, just don't comment on people's bodies. Aunties and uncles, don't comment on people's bodies. If they've gained weight, they probably know. If they lost weight, they know too. So you adding another comment has either ruined their day or done nothing. Another thing to leave in 2020, which I am very passionate about, is war rhetoric when it comes to life and death and health. When someone dies, they do not lose the fight or lose a battle. The NHS staff are not on the front line. We are not fighting the virus. We just need to stop all this war rhetoric, because it's come to a point where people see the healthcare staff who are basically risking their lives every day as soldiers. That's not part of the agreement. Another thing that needs to be cut in 2021 is TL topics. Please, we are tired of who pays on the first date. Submission, love marriage, heartbreak, all these topics. We have heard it 1,000 times. We have heard all the arguments that can be argued. Every 2 weeks we see US versus UK, Africans versus Caribbeans, Ghanaians versus Nigerians. Like, who bloody cares? No one actually cares, and we are exhausted. I am exhausted. We've seen your same insults 1,000 times. Let it rest. Another thing we should leave behind in 2020 is rise and grind Twitter and entrepreneurial Twitter. Not everyone needs to wake up at 5 a.m. Not everyone needs to go to sleep at 8 p.m. Not everyone needs to be doing forex trading. Not everyone needs to have 5 streams of income. Because social media will make you think that everyone needs to be working around the same path. And if you don't have 5 streams of income by 20, if you're not making 100,000 by 25, you failed. And that really isn't it. By 25, I would only have been graduated 1 year. Also, with the emergence of Clubhouse, people who obviously like to hear their own voices are thriving. So one thing we're going to cut out of 2021 is people talking when they are not educated in a certain thing. If you don't know anything about it, do not talk, because silence is free, you know? Did you know? Silence is free. And it's very good. If you're wrong in your head, no one else knows. You see how that works? Another thing to leave behind in 2020 is having preferences based on race. Just telling people about your preferences, because I promise you, no one cares. Nobody cares at all. So you don't need to go on the internet and say, I like me a light skin shorty, chocolate caramel frappuccino, honey drizzle puff. No one cares. So just stop sharing it and you won't get bashed for being colorist. As simple as. Another thing to leave behind in 2020 is asking questions that you can find freely on the internet. If someone makes a point, let's say on Twitter, you don't need to ask, oh really? Or how does it work? If it starts with a how, the question is on Google. If it starts with a why, maybe you can ask questions, but what? Google. How? Google. Why? DMs. Maybe. Another thing we should leave behind in 2021 is overused words. Normalize, nuance, decolonize. Please, if you do not know what the word means, don't use it. Do not just be sprinkling words because you've heard it before. That is not how English works. Words. And also stop romanticizing things like mental health issues, learning disorders. Stop romanticizing ADHD. Stop romanticizing anxiety. Stop romanticizing depression. Just mental health in general. Stop making it a personality trait. Like, there are people who actually suffer from this. OCD. Like, you do not have OCD because you clean your room. You do not have OCD because you wash your hands, because you shower. Stop overusing normalize. All the things they say, normalize having showers, normalize talking to your parents, normalize replying to your friends, normalize something, normalize something. They are normal. You know what's not normal? Common sense. Common sense is not normal. And I think that's what we should normalize in 2021. Normalize having common sense and using what's up here. Thank you. Another thing we should leave in 2020 is blaming everything on your sign. Because I'm a Gemini, I can be two-faced. And it's just because I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. And just like using it to either like absolve you of any wrongdoing because of when you were born. Like, I don't understand how the date and the time you're born affects your personality, and I don't want to understand. Don't explain it to me. But we just need to stop using that as a cop-out for you being a bad person. Another point of one thing we need to leave in 2020 is describing Black women as food or snacks, like chocolates. We are more than chocolate skin goddesses. You can be creative, please. Be a little bit more creative. My final point of something to leave in 2020 is just negativity and bad vibes. Yeah, but seriously, we just need to leave doubt and negativity and all of that stuff, things that aren't doing us any good in 2020. We just need to leave that all behind and try and start afresh, whether it's good new habits, exercising, waking up early, setting better goals, just setting goals of success in 2021. And yeah, just taking care of ourselves as we start a new year, and just really taking time out to really be with the people that we love. As we've seen in 2020, there's been so much loss, and we should really value the people that are here while they are here, for as long as they're here for. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you agree with anything I've said in this video or disagree, hit the like button down below, subscribe, and I'll be back for a new video soon. Lots of love and Happy New Year. Bye.